Hi there team, it's Tanya here. I've stepped in tonight to talk with you about the PowerPoint presentation. I understand that there might be a little bit of confusion about what this might look like, so I thought it might help if I talked you through some of the requirements. When delivering PowerPoint presentations in a real world setting, it's customary to have two things: the slides, which are shown to the audience, and also notes or a script, which you would use to guide what you say to the audience. Now, for this assignment, you don't actually have to deliver your script, but you certainly need to develop it. And I think the key point of difficulty for many of you is, where do you put the script? And how does it relate to the slides? So we're going to talk about this in a little bit more detail. As a rule, the slides should contain only the briefest of information. So usually we'd see a title, maybe a subtitle, some dot points, and where appropriate, other visual information, such as an illustration, a cartoon, a table, anything really that helps complement the main message. You'd also have a script or a set of notes as well, and you'd use this script or notes to speak to the audience. So the information in the slides is typically quite brief. The script or notes is more developed and elaborates on the dot points that's in the slides. So what does this look like? Okay, so here's a template. This is the type of format that you would typically use. You can see there's a title up the top and there are some dot points. Obviously, you're going to fill in specific information and use a title that's appropriate to the relevant prompt. But I'm hoping this basic example helps illustrate what we are looking for. Now, PowerPoint has an additional feature that allows the speaker to write notes that are visible only to them. And you can normally find it at the base of this page. If you can't find it though, you need to go up to the top menu and click on View. This will bring up a range of options, including something that looks like this. So if you click on Notes, it will bring up an additional section. So if we scroll back down, can you see in the bottom it says click to add notes? This is where you would add the detailed information that relates to the slide. The slide itself is written in dot points, but the notes section should be written in paragraph format. Remember, we are not counting the words that are in the slide as part of your word count. We do count the words that are in the script as part of your word count. So there's one option to include the script in the notes section. So you would make sure that for each slide you have, you also have a related paragraph or sentences that help flesh out and illustrate the detail in the slide itself. That's one option. The other option is to include the script for the slides as an appendix. So what you would do is you would have a series of slides that look a little bit like this, and then when you finish those slides, you'd have another slide that's simply titled Appendix. And then you'd have a subheading of slide 1, and then you'd have the paragraph that relates to slide 1, another heading for slide 2, a paragraph that relates to slide 2, and so on. And you might actually have this over a number of different slides, and that's fine. What is really key here is to make sure that the information in your script is within the word count parameters. And I might even write script in here to make it clear. Team, I'm hoping that this does help clarify. We sometimes find with assignments such as this that because they are relatively simple in that you don't have to do a whole lot of research, you don't have to write anything overly complicated, that students often are looking for more than what's required and can sometimes complicate things. As always, if you have any questions or any concerns, please do touch in with your ELA for further advice. They'll either be able to answer you directly, or alternatively they might come back to the team to make sure that everyone is given the same advice and that you all have certainty that what you are doing is absolutely spot on and you can all go forward with confidence. Thank you for listening, team.